end of the month, so that means that we're going into our reset period. You guys know, if you've been around, that at the end of every single month, kind of when there's like a few days left of the month, I like to kind of just take some time when I'm not really focused on anything else and sit down and plan out the next month with like everything that I have going on. That is what I'm about to do. I'll tell you what I want to plan and what I want accomplished by the time that I'm done thinking. I already have a headache. Thinking is not off to a great start today. This is why I don't do it very often. First and foremost, I have all of my video ideas written down, just like the idea that I have. So I'm gonna go into my Notion and I'm going to kind of like write down all the video ideas and then go in, make a page, plan them out. That's like what I do for everything. Then we're gonna go and look at my calendar layout and kind of plan out a loose plan of the days that I want to upload. I do this all the time. Like, I'll plan out when the video needs to be filmed, when I would like to see the video uploaded. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, very rarely, and I don't think ever, have I ever gotten it 100% the way that you think. Like, you're always very, very hopeful that you'll be on time, then you're never on time. So I want that scheduled out for the month. And then also, starting in August, if you guys didn't know, I'm going to start streaming. Nothing serious, not a gamer girl. I have just talked about Animal Crossing so much, and I've gotten so many recommendations and people asking me to start streaming because so many of you guys also like it too. And I feel like it also builds in time for me to be able to do like one of my hobbies without feeling guilty for doing it. With everything else, I want that scheduled out as well. Right now I'm aiming for like once a week. I feel like that's pretty good to just kind of like not overdo everything and still kind of make it enjoyable. And it depends on the week that I'm having, if it could be more than once a week, but we're sticking with a once a week scheduled stream. Maybe we'll try to plan out a certain day. I don't know how it goes. We're just playing it by ear at the moment. I don't want to make it into something that's like super stressful to think about. We're just gonna leave it nonchalant right now. But I do also want to kind of plan out by stream what I want to do loosely. I'm very nervous to stream. We don't have to talk about it right here. Plan out streams and then also plan out videos, schedule videos, plan out stream. That seems about right. I do also want to add this to the list of short form content planning. I literally think all the time how I want to do more short form content and then I literally never do it. And so we're going to take a challenge in August to see if I can do the short form content that I plan out this month. So we also need to plan some short form content. Hello everybody. I feel like it's been a while, and since I just showed how I was doing like my mood board and updating all of my ideas and stuff, I thought it would be fun if we did an updated Notion tour. I know that I get a lot of questions on my Notion, so I thought that I would kind of take you guys through. There are those of you who have seen this a million times before. I'm sorry. This is my welcome back page. I literally, when it comes to the new year and I remake my Notion like I do every year, which I said this last year that I redo my Notion every year and I like delete the whole entire other year and just like start over. And I feel like I remember getting comments that were like, wait, why are you deleting your Notion? Like, you don't have to. If anybody knows a way that I can like, I don't know, like, see when I go like this and this menu comes down, I don't want to see like all of last year, so I usually just delete everything. Something that I feel like is just like done everywhere is that everybody does a welcome back page. This was mine. Literally put my Taylor Swift playlist, my daily routine, which honestly I have stuck with. Oh, I haven't updated, I don't know what this workouts was supposed to be. I really don't know. Like, I really go out with this page when I make it and then I never use it. I always like automatically either just like click on one of these or go here. We have my 2024 goals page, which we are not going to go through. This is my YouTube page. So this is kind of like when I tell you guys like, okay, I'm sitting down and I'm planning out videos and stuff. This is where all of my mind is at for my YouTube. This is my 2024 upload. The idea of this table is essentially that it's as you see, like we have video, month, and day uploaded. So every single time I upload a video, I go into this table and I enter it in, and it's color coded. And you could ask me, Destiny, why? What does this offer to you? I have a certain amount of uploads I would like to reach within a month. I like to see throughout my months if I stayed consistent with that. And then we have my monthly video ideas. So like for example, if we go to July, I have these pages where I like read, like I kind of put information in them. So this is kind of like my brain when it comes to videos. That's where like all of that lives. So those are my monthly video ideas, and that's in like a gallery view. Okay, if you go to my 2024 reset, I'm not for sure 100% if I did, but I think I took you guys through some basic tutorial of how I set up my stuff. So this is a calendar view of my YouTube upload. So like for example, if we go to last month, it shows me in a calendar view when I uploaded, which I really like. I keep up with that as well. This is my video ideas table. Some of my ideas, a lot of these are posted. Some of them are never mine. I do like progress on them. I do a checkbox when they're done. I do the video type and I do the month posted. I do the same thing with short form content right here. When I have a video idea, I will literally pull up my Notion, go to that table and write it down just to remember the idea. And then once I see the idea, like say like I'm out somewhere, I don't really have the time to like sit down and kind of like write down my thoughts. I will open up the table, the video title idea, and then kind of like jot down really quick what I think and how I want to do it, because like inspiration for me strikes everywhere. Walking, or I will be literally driving my car and my brain is just going and I'm constantly thinking of like different videos to do and different things to do. This is my all things books. So, oh, I still have not updated this reading goal. I feel like it's because I don't know. Well, hold on. Let's see. Not empty 86. So I think I'm at 86. Let's update that right now, shall we? 86 books out of 125. Over here I have my reading goals. We went through these. Like I did a mid-year kind of check-in video. And then we have 24 books I want to read in 2024. I actually forgot to go through if I've read any, but I don't think that I have read any. No, I haven't. Wow. Isn't it so crazy, like the 24 books that I wanted to read at the beginning of the year? Like I've read House of Flame and Shadow, Magnolia Park, Just for the Summer, Taming Seven, Wild Love, Bridge Kingdom, and Funny Story, but I feel like except for Bridge Kingdom, I put a lot of my like most anticipated releases, and then the random books and like Reckless. If we could talk about Reckless, I got the end spoiled for me, so I literally cannot get through the book. Oh my gosh, the amount of times I've sat and tried to read through it and I literally can't. I just immediately fall asleep. Doesn't even matter what time of day it is. I just immediately go to sleep. Oh, the Better Than the, or what is Better Than the Movies sequel? It's called Nothing Like the Movies. Let me change that. No, that's not how you spell movies, is it? But From Blood and Ash, Fear the Flame, Night Road, Heavenly Bodies, Hamnet, Pride and Prejudice, The Bell Jar, Viola Davis's memoir, 11/22/63, Babel, Harry Potter, The Gobbet, Ghosts, City of Ashes. Like some of these make sense because I said Harry Potter and The Hobbit I wanted to read because they are like iconic books that I feel like I love fantasy and I kind of just like want to read them, see what they're about, especially The Hobbit. So I feel like I remember a lot of people have said that like The Hobbit and Game of Thrones is a lot of like what fantasy. Literally may have learned that from Haley, is what a lot of fantasy like comes from. But like City of Ashes, if you guys know, like reading that first book in The Mortal Instrument, is it The Mortal Instrument? What is it? It is, oh, are we joking? I'm not reading that far away. I literally have to look it up because I'm actually so confused right now. With City of Bones, I 100% imagine Jace as Jamie Lynn Bower. That is like in the movie adaptation, him and Lily Collins. Is it Lily Collins? The Mortal Instruments, yes, The Mortal Instruments. People tell me to go to the Infernal Devices, but the Infernal Devices people, when I said, oh, I just want to read Cassandra Clare, you guys were like, well, just go to the Infernal Devices. My brain is not gonna let me do that. My brain has to go to the first 3 Mortal Instruments books, then maybe I can go, what is the reading order, actually? Maybe I should look up the reading order. Maybe that's what I should do, actually, instead of having this dilemma, because there's like a whole entire reading order for Cassandra Clare's books. We kind of have the same thing of like the YouTube table, so this is 2024 reads. When I went on my Goodreads rant and I said that I do use it more of like, not a social platform, but like I like doing my updates and seeing your guys' updates and like seeing my friends' updates on Goodreads. Like I love using Goodreads, but where my data actually lives is right here. So that's what I mean when I told you guys in that video, because I think I got a few questions. I were like, what do you mean that you use Notion? This is what I mean. So this is my 2024 reads. So we have book, rating, genre, page count, month, rating average. Oh, I think it's because the only reason that I have this is to have the average rating. So like at the end of the year, when you scroll down, it tells me what my average is right now for every column that has something in it, because you'll see the empty columns are either I'm not rating it or it was a DNF. Everything that does have a number filled in, it gives me the average for it. If you go to the bottom, see where it says calculate, and see it does the same thing. That's why I put the page count everywhere, because this tells me from the properties that have a number in it what the sum is right now total. So that way, like at the end of the year, it's very easy for me to just find like, okay, I read this many books, I read this many pages, and this was the average rating. And then I can also, like, that's how I find the average rating a month, is like I just go in and find the average. All values, count unique values, count empty, count not empty. Like, see, that's what I look at too when I do my wrap up. Monthly reads, I think what I do with this is like I will just, yeah, I'll put the pages read, 13 books, and then I usually put like the rating and the average and stuff. This is just where kind of like the statistics I put them, which honestly would probably be good for me to actually have updated. I used to do this. I used to try to like leave a journal, which honestly I kind of want to get into, because I sometimes feel like when I sit down, my thoughts are everywhere. And if before I filmed a wrap up, I kind of just like sat down with my thoughts for a little bit and actually wrote them out, I feel like my wrap ups would be a lot more cohesive and smooth instead of all over the place. But inevitably, even when I like pre-write something down, I've tried this so many times with myself. Okay, I know myself. I will write something down, that way I'm not all over the place, because I get how that can be very annoying to listen to. I'll say something, but then it'll like spark something else, and then I start going this way. Like no matter what, I'm going this way. No matter what, we're taking an alternative route to our destination. Do you think it would be a little bit better if I actually like put my thoughts down on paper or something? That's what those are. And then I said favorite quotes of 2024. I literally have put no quotes. I should though. That's something I should do. Maybe in one of these videos like next month or something, I should like go through and update these little things that I said I wanted to do. This is my like monthly TBRs. Did I even do one for July? No. But like June. This is my physical TBR tracker. I actually have not updated this in forever. Actually, down here I have books bought in 2024. Like I actually need to just like take some time and go through this. Like I actually think that would really be satisfying for me if I like took the time, went through, found the books that I read this year, logged them, see how many that I read, and also see how many books that I read off of my TBR. I need to do that. Now that that's in my brain, do not let me forget it. Oh, okay. Complete 5 series was one of my goals for the year. Oh, I completed that one. I completed that one. Oh, and I completed that one of like what's there. Oh, so I did. Of like what's out of those series right now. And then we have my habits tracker. So when I talk about doing a mood board, this is what I mean for those of you who have never seen me like do this before. So this is my little habits tracker. So every month, as you can see, because like these are blank, we haven't been through these months yet. Oh my god, we only have 4 months left of the year. Like, I mean, we still have to live through August, but just seeing 4 blank spaces, wow. Like at the end of the year, all of these obviously would be filled in, but I just go month by month, because the idea behind them is that, again, if you watch my 2024 reset, or if you go back and watch it, I did a whole entire like 2024 vision board. This is what I want my life to look like this year. And then within that, you know, obviously your life is going to change. Even like the goals that you make in 2024, like you a year later, I feel like is so different in so many ways. I like to look back on that one, but as the months go on, I kind of go month by month and I'm like, what do I want this month to look like? So that's what all of these mood boards are for. Like they have a general vibe and what I kind of want out of the month. This was August's. So we have just like a bunch of reading, working, getting back into like a running routine. We have some fashion stuff going on, drinking my water, getting some motivational quotes in there. Just like the dream aesthetic for me. This is my habits tracker. So I do this like every month. Like for example, if you want to see a filled out month, this is like a filled out month. Like see all of this. Basically, I track my workouts, my YouTube posting, my Instagram posting, my running, and my water intake. So for example, yesterday was the 6th and I worked out. I did not post on YouTube. I did not post on Instagram. I actually have been going on a huge social media hiatus. I am not on social media right now, but I did run a mile. We're getting back into it. And then I think I drank like 70 ounces of water. Me at the beginning of the year versus me now with water intake is awful, and I'm trying to get back to her. Then we have streaming, because now I think I already talked about this kind of in the beginning of the video, but I am streaming Animal Crossing every Thursday on Twitch and YouTube. I'm gonna have my Twitch link down below. Never thought I would see the day where I said that, actually. I need to make a plan for the next stream, but like I go in there like with everything else and I plan to a T what I need to say and what I need to do. But that is everything in my Notion. So that is my whole entire Notion tour. Hope you guys enjoy. It is time to catch up with my reading journal. So I actually went ahead and sketched everything out. So I actually got really confused because I messed up the last time I did it. And I'll show you exactly how I did that. I put June reads. This is May's spread. So it says June reads, and then we go into my books that I read that month, the 2 books that I read in May because I was in a big book slump that month. And then I go to June TBR, which I guess is accurate. So, but then I missed a June title page. You flip and there's nothing. And then granted, I did start sketching out at 10 p.m. last night, which is late for me. And then so all of these pages are blank. And then I start a June spread. And then I do June book clubs pick. And then I put my July analytics instead of my June analytics. My July title page. Then my July read, my July book clubs book pick, and then I made an August spread with my August TBR. This I think is going to be my, yeah, this is my book clubs book pick, and then we have August analytics. I'll do the next page whenever August is over in the next video of like, you know, August reads and stuff like that. But the reading journal is honestly now all over the place. I was behind on my reading journal because obviously I was moving, everything was hectic, right? And then I'm like making it and I was like, okay, but I'm about to go into July. But then on the same side, I'm like, oh, I can't believe that it's still July. Like I thought I was living in August already. I guess I have no concept of time. That's what happens when you move in the middle of everything and your life is chaotic and you're like, I don't even know what month I'm living in right now. That was actually so painful for me to try to edit. So I'm going to try to explain to you guys, because those of you who may just like listen, it actually doesn't sound like I a single sentence together properly. When I showed the June reads, it was supposed to say May reads. Like that was supposed to be my May spread, but I messed up and wrote June because I made it at the beginning of June, but I was making it for the previous month of May. And I think that I have to make a whole entire other June spread, which I technically did. So technically there's no May spread because it says June read and it's supposed to say May read, but then I mixed it with the July spread. And then I also mixed the August one around, and then I literally ended up, after this clip, mixing it around even more. Like, honestly, it is a literal mess. It is literally a mess. Like, I think you'll see when I do the flip through. For my July, I got confused, and I was like, no, this is supposed to be the July TBR. So then I put TBR, and then I colored it, and then I was like, no, this is supposed to be July reads. This is not supposed to be July TBR. So then it looks, I do not know what was going through my mind. Actually, I do. Not in the headspace to to do this. I was definitely all over the place, and I feel like it reflects within the reading journal. I just had to explain that to you guys. That's what's going on. So, like I said, I have it all sketched out, so I'm just gonna start coloring it in. I'm in a mood to watch YouTube, but honestly, I'm thinking about listening to the audiobook because tomorrow's the last day of July, and my book club's book pick for July was Reckless by Lauren Roberts. The thing is that somebody literally just posted the full spoiler ending on TikTok of the book, so after I saw that, no spoiler warning by the way, this happens to me so much on TikTok, I have been very unmotivated to read it since I already know what happens. And then I've seen like some discourse about the book and it hasn't been overwhelmingly positive, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to like it, but it's just made me discouraged to read it. That's great. So anyway, I might start audiobooking that, who knows, but I'm going to start coloring in my journal. Biggest fight I've ever had with my printer ever. this is me from kind of towards the beginning of the video. I actually forgot to end it. That is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. I like doing these little ultimate book videos. This one was a little bit kind of all over the place, moving somewhere new and then kind of trying to get into the reading journal and stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Nonetheless, if you guys did, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff that you guys know how to do, and I will see you guys when I see you.